where the road to immortality begins for most teams. We're underway from Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go!
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And the stop was made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take quiet. Hey, kill. 47. Wait, take.
First down. Here's Dak. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Throwing on first is Prescott. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Shotgun handoff to Pierce. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Kill. Hey, 47.
Dak now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Here we go. Like that quiet.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. Throw caught by his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
first and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing again. Prescott. And he's got this complete to Dameon Pierce. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Yeah, here we go. Wide eight.
A third down run with Blue. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Gabe, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long it might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now to kick this one away. McAllister now to return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
First couple snaps, first drive of a game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
Well, I imagine that first play woke him up as they get set now for second and long.
10 for 11, 19 tight, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Working now from the gun. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And that will not be enough for a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here he goes, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid. Yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
Has some daylight through the 40. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. First and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 4 Hey, chill.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Yeah! Here we go, wide 8. There's a 154, wide 8. 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. First call here coming from the shotgun.
60 Eagles.
Running back sent in motion left. He'll work against the blitz. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
On the 6.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Hurt. Right there, hurt. 60 Maverick. Warriors, 70.
Back to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
18 Rattler.
Air it out on 3rd. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go now. Move to 19. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. Completed to his running back. A lot of space ahead. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. They get an even 40 out of that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
The Eagles inside the red zone for the first time. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points.
60 by 6. Read alert. Read alert. Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 bounce check. 60 bounce check.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Sticking to the air here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Buying some time right. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Barkley. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Defense to the line fast.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
2nd and goal.
And is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Might have a goal line stand brewing here. The offense just needed a yard. 3rd and goal. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on the line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Six the Eagles.
Fourth down. They're going to throw for it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 1-score game in the first half. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Set to return. Here's Anaya Smith. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Hey, kill! Kill! 26.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Up the middle, Blue. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
The 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Yeah, here we go. I take 26.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Yeah, here we go. Go to 54. Go to 49. Motion. 26.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, son. Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. And he takes it down to the 33. Goes to the hurry up here.
That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go, kill. Here we go, 47. 26.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, take 1. Hey, kill. Here we go, 46. Here we go. Go to 20.
Back to the air, Prescott. To the left and wheeled in by Ferguson. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 1.
Quick throw is caught. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Yeah! There we go!
Dak throwing again. Pass is caught by Blue. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 13-point lead. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. He's going well so far. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30. You've set it downs for him from the 31. They go play action on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look at the game. And it sets up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Pass play coming here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. I picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
3rd and 2, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Third and just 2 to go.
Let's go now. Lucky and 2. 50.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
4th down, pass coming. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
On the give, it's Blue. He dodged the tackle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Working quickly here.
13 yards on the play. And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First and 10, Prescott. Brought in right side. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Yeah, here we go.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A pickup of 17. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Kill. Hey, 47. 26.
First down, here's Dak. He rolls to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Yeah, here we go.
Second down, here's Prescott again. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here we go. I think. 1-8.
Blue here from the pistol. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go, going to 54. 1-8. We're going to 53.
Blue gets the handoff. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Yeah! There we go! 1-8.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get more points to end a lopsided first half. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21. recovery now to kick this one away. McAllister now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Go!
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And that's some decent running there. Gets them 4. It's going to be second down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Something takes a part of me. Something lost and never seen.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set! 19, 18! Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! Let go!
It's an option right that begins this drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Ready, ready!
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Motioning left is their running back. This might be a free play for him. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Here comes 2nd and 8 after that penalty.
Let's go! 18!
They'll run here following the penalty. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
19 Charger! 19 Charger! 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Here we go! Here we go! 19! Mustang 19! Trap 60! Trap 60!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's Kappa. There's a hurdle. He's made up high, and the ball comes out. And the Cowboys scoop it up. And that right there is going to be the... snap, they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Yeah! All right, hey. Then we're going to 53. Hey, we're going to do something. 22.
They'll start the drive with blue. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go. I think. All right, hey. Then we're going to 53. 26.
Going with blue here. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He gets to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Okay, all right, hey. Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 54. Why, hey. 26.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Out left, Lamb makes the ground. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
On 1st down, it's blue. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Here we go. Right there. All right, hey. Go get him. 26.
Dak now from the gun. That one's complete right side. And this one doesn't go far.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
2. 5 men out in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down.
Hey, here we go. All right, hey. Here we go. Kill.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Aubrey puts it through. And the advantage now sits at 24.
I know it's not a touchdown, but that's exactly what you want to do after a takeaway. Make them pay, and in this case, with 3.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. McAllister now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Headed out right. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
I'm I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Cowboy 80. Come on. Hey.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Ready?
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go. Panther 60. Ready?
Air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That one gains 7. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
On the go.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
18 Cardinal. Let's go.
I'll throw it. Hits his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
7 o'clock pouring, 70.
2nd down pass play coming. Connects with Fant. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Okay,
3rd and just 2 to go.
let's go. 70 Ray, 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Here he is on 3rd and short. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10 from the 43.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Eagles football, and they trail. Need to fight to keep their postseason going. First and 10 from the 43.
Let's go, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He's going to throw it again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
65 check, traffic, 18, Pioneer.
They are throwing it again. Ooh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Come on, come on. Hey, Cowboys!
Third and long for him here. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
If you want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Still sticking with the passing game. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles making the scoreboard look a touch better. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. It's taken in by Lamb. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Yeah, we're going to 54. We're going to 54. Why? Here we go, going to 54. Going to 54. Why?
Now it's Blue. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
3rd down, Eagles opting to go with a dime here.
Yeah, here we go. Slide in. Here we go, 47.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down from the 42.
Yeah!
Dak off the play fake. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yeah!
They'll run this with Blue. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Blue gets it. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here we go, boy.
Prescott now to throw on third down. Drops this underneath. It's Blue. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Now Blue. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here's a design run. That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich of these down. Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
Prescott here from the gun. He's got it. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys make it a 24-point ball game.
38, Eagles 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw to begin this drive. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And no turnover here, but a massive loss on that play as he recovers his own fumble. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Eagles trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw. Ryan right side. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
The Eagles are in punt formation. Austin McNamara will kick this away. And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. We're drawing up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So it's a